Hi guys, Owen Davies here from GolfShake.com, and I'm joined by Stuart from BIGGA. We're here at the Belfry today on the 18th green of the Brabazon, and we're going to talk about speed of greens. So Stuart, we're on the 18th green here, as I mentioned. In front of us here, I see you've got three balls, and we've got a bit of 3 foot long metal, I believe. Could you explain exactly what this is and what it does?
Okay, well, this is the infamous Stimpmeter. Many of golfers would have heard of this. It's used to measure the ball speed running across a green, and this generally indicates how fast your putting greens are actually running.
Yeah, okay. So could you give us a bit of a demonstration, just show you know, how you use it and how you would actually, a greenkeeper in the morning would go about just finding out what the green speed is. So.
Okay. So what you do, you find a relatively flat part of the green, and what you would do, you take 3 golf balls and you would put them in the chute, lift up the Stimpmeter until the ball runs out.
So there's a little slot here where the ball sits in.
Okay, and we do this 3 times.
Okay.
All right. And then what we do, once we've done that, we will then measure that distance that ball has rolled at each of those balls, and then we would then go back to, we'll go to the where the balls are finished, and then we'll come back the way and measure those 3 distances as well.
So you do the opposite,
add them all up, divide them by 6, and that gives us our Stimpmeter reading for the green.
Okay, simple as that. And I noticed actually when we set this up just here, we put a ball not in the groove, just on the Stimpmeter in the slot, and that's to find a flat part of the green, so you know you're on a flat part when you start.
Absolutely. It kind of acts like a bit of a spirit level. So and we saw actually the ball bend off a bit there. So I mean, the 18th green here at on the Brabazon at the Belfry is, you will know, obviously super famous green. It's 3 tiers, a lot of slope, and it's actually you were talking to me earlier off camera saying it's a big challenge to find a bit of green that isn't that slopey, and so therefore this isn't an exact guide. It's not an exact science. It's very much a guide that greenkeepers use. Yeah, when we talk about green speed, they will vary through a day. So when you've cut them first thing in the morning, they could be one speed. By the time you get to the evening, there'll be a different speed again because the grass has grown. There's it may be warm, so it really does vary. It's really a guide. But if you've got, particularly if you've got really undulating and slopey greens, you don't want fast greens because they will be impossible to putt on.
Yeah, I mean, actually, you were talking as well about there's a bit of a misconception amongst golfers that super fast greens are good. Could you explain a little bit more about why that is not necessarily always the case?
Well, super fast greens really do, and the research shows that it slows down golf because people have to continually try to putt out, and it can ruin a game of golf. So what we're really aiming for as a greenkeeper, what we're aiming for is true and firm surfaces, so the ball will roll across the surface in a nice even pattern, and that's what we're really after.
So it's all about consistency and not necessarily speed, and golfers will enjoy their game a whole lot more. Great. Okay, thanks Stuart. A little bit there, just showing you how the Stimpmeter works as well. It's not the most scientific bit of kit, but something every greenkeeper has in his arsenal, just as a guide. Guys, we'd love to know what you think about this. Don't forget to comment below if you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, we'll do our best to answer them. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like the video. We really appreciate that, and we'll see you next time.